What's going on, horror lovers? Horror with Hoss come back to you with another video, and this is going to be my next Dollar Tree Theater video. And in this one, I'm going to be reviewing the film A Night of Horror, Nightmare Radio. This is a 2019 film. This is an anthology horror movie. It has multiple segments. The wraparound story is called Nightmare Radio. The next one is called In the Dark, Dark Woods, followed by Postmortem Mary, A Little Off the Top, The Disappearance of Willie Bingham, Drops, The Smiling Man, Into the Mud, and Vicious. So this movie starts out and you meet the character Rod Wilson, who's played by James Wright, and he's working at this radio station overnight in the late hours, and he's got this show that he calls Nightmare Radio, in which he tells stories and also has people call in, maybe telling stories that they have, and things like that. And he also, there's some older jazz music that's being played. I don't know if that's just to kind of set the mood of the movie or what, but, and of course there's different parts where you hear him playing advertisements when they take commercial breaks and things like that. So he seems like a real cool, laid-back guy, and he's got all these different stories that he's sharing with you. I won't go into a lot of details on this. I will say that my favorite segments were probably the Postmortem Mary and the Smiling Man. That one was really creepy. And the guy who was playing the Smiling Man, he goes by the name Strange Dave. So that kind of tells you all you need to know. The other ones, they all were pretty good, as a whole. I mean, it was a pretty strong movie, I think. It definitely has a twist there towards the end. It sets the mood early and keeps you going. And you find out as he's going through telling these stories, there's like different people call in. One calls in and is kind of giving him negative feedback, I guess you would say. And but then he also starts receiving these calls. It sounds like a child who seems like they're in trouble, and he's like telling them, "Hey, you shouldn't be calling me. You need to call the police or someone else who can help you." And then, as he said, he comments another time after he's told a story, whoever that kid was that called in, I hope everything's okay. Showing concern anyways for what's going on. On the back, of course, it says the anthology of the year. I don't know how many other anthologies came out in 2019, but I would say this is a pretty strong one. Time goes by pretty quick in it, so it's not like it drags in any spots. And the twists, I didn't see it coming in there, so you can let me know down in the comments if you've seen it, if you did. But I think it's really well done. So I think it's a fun one, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you can pick this one up at your local Dollar Tree, I suggest you do so. I hope y'all enjoyed this review. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video, consider subscribing if you haven't already. Click the notification bell. That way you'll know every time I upload a new video. I hope all of you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.